City glow. We drift where only shadows know. And the calm and the slow in between, chasing moments nearly seen. the structured molds. Built without blueprints, built by trial and error, built by choosing warmth over everything colder. Warm architecture, imperfect in mind, the best kind. Passing through is the condition I've maintained in most places. The deliberate intermission of the self through the spaces of other people's permanent. Passing through light and clear, the most comfortable version here. Passing through dark and white, nobody notices from inside. Passing through cold and real, the most frictionless I feel. In any room or any street, in any city, the complete art of the unremarkable pass, passing through like smoke through glass. I've passed through more rooms than I've ever stayed in. The passing avoids the glooms of the invested and the laden, with permanence passing through light and clear, the most comfortable version here. Passing through dark and white, nobody notices from inside. Passing through cold and real, the most frictionless I feel. In any room or any street, in any city, the complete art of the unremarkable pass, passing through like smoke through glass. Passing through, already passed. Nobody held the door, nobody needed to. I dissolve slowly into evening, like something solid finding liquid form, not disappearing, just releasing the edges that protected from the storm. So dissolve, let the edges go into the warm below. dissolve, let the edges go into the warm below. So dissolve, soft and wide, everything melting from inside. Slow dissolve, warm release, edges softening into peace. Dissolving slowly into the warm, into the dark, into the quiet. There's a slow current underneath everything that looks like still. It moves below the way I breathe, below the surface of my will. Slow current, always there, moving through the unaware. Slow current, pull me through, back to everything that's true. Slow current, deep and long, carrying me where I belong. I stop fighting the direction of the things I cannot steer. There's a certain soft perfection in just letting the current clear. Slow current, always there, moving through the unaware. Slow current, pull me through, gradual, unhurried leaving of the day and all its type. Slow unwind, this takes time, can't be rushed into a rhyme. Slow unwind, soft release, everything returning to its peace. I stopped expecting fast unwinding, the immediate release of stress.